In the last video, we just started talking about the strum pattern for the verses for Bad Moon Rising. And again, I'm just emphasizing the fact that this is for beginners. So this is just to get you started playing the song. To review, the strum pattern we did using a D chord was a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, like that. Now we're going to put together that section of chords, that chord progression that is used in the verses. So just to show you this little diagram again, this is the progression that we're doing. It starts off with one measure of D, and then we have the two down strums of A and G, and then we go back to two measures of D with this original strum pattern again. So I'm going to play it for you slowly, and then we'll break it down and put it together. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and A, G, and then D, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now if you go to where this video is on my website, there's a link to the doc file that has the song. So you can download and print that and play along with me. I'm just going to play the first verse and chorus just to give you, I won't play the whole song. But before we do that, let's work together on doing that chord progression a few times in a row in what I call a loop. Which is actually what happens in the verses. It happens 4 times in the verses, that progression. So we're going to try to do it 4 times. Now what happens is, because there's one measure of D at the beginning and 2 measures of D at the end, when we go back to the beginning, it's like we do 3 measures of D in a row. And you can see that by, actually I can show you that by this. So when we do the first D, here we do the A and G, then we do D, D, then we come back and do another D again. So that's essentially it's going to sound like 3 Ds in a row. Okay, so we're going to try it together really slowly. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and A, G, back to D. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and A, and G, and D, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and we're back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and A, and G, and D, 3, and 4, and 1. Now we're doing it one last time. So back to the beginning. D, 2, 3, and 4, and A, and G, and D, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm going to do the first verse. So what I suggest you do, if you're having a little trouble with it, is to keep counting and try to ignore my singing. Sometimes when you start singing or when you hear singing, it throws the rhythm off. And that's just because you're hearing your brain, your ear is confused by these different things going on. So really focus on counting. Count out loud if you need to, in order to keep up with the strum pattern and the progression. So I'm going to count us in, and then it's up to you to keep up with me. So if you're reading along, that should help you a little bit. 2, 3, and 4, and I see the bad moon rising. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. I see trouble on the way. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. We're on the third line. I see for a second and look at the chorus. Now the chorus doesn't have any measures where the A and G are split up. So it's just straight through. We have 2 measures of G, or 2 strum patterns of G, 2 of D, 1 full strum pattern of A, 1 full of G, and then 2 strum patterns of D. So we're going to do that part now. So get into your G. Here we go. 2, 3, and 4, and don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. 2, 3, there's a bad moon on the rise. There we go. 3 and 4 and so. What we're going to do is actually, I think what we'll try is we'll do the second verse and then go back to the chorus. So if you're reading along with us, the second verse is just underneath the chorus there. And then we repeat the chorus. So you look back up to the chorus after we finish this verse. So I'm just going to go straight through this time. If you need to pause the video and rewind or whatever, go back and try it a few times. That you might have to do that in order to get the hang of it. So here we are on the second verse. 2, 3, and 4, and I hear hurricanes a-blowing. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. I know the end is coming soon. I fear rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Now we're going to look back up to the chorus, and we're going to G. Here we go. Don't go around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Excellent. There you go. So that's the first and second verse of Bad Moon Risin'. So if you have any questions or trouble with it, you can fire me an email and I'll answer you the best I can.